another thing quickly. I want to tell you that in 2008 I was poisoned by a Starbucks in Manhattan. Okay, I hadn't remembered everything about what had happened, but I was on my way back over here, and I was meeting my beloved royal family, and our beloved kids were trying to get me back home over here. I'd already been injected and sprayed with a chemical, and I had to go to Russia for treatment, skin treatment. You know, they injected me with a chemical that took out all the collagen in my body, or took out most of the collagen in my body. And so I had to get creams, and I got the creams in Russia. Okay, and I stayed there for like 5 months, and but they had poisoned me just before I left. And I was about to take my flight, and everybody was real upset. I went to the Starbucks, and there were 2 black women who sold me coffee and told me, "Oh, don't drink that." After I bought the coffee, I sipped the coffee. I was sick from the month of February until May. And I was in Russia, the Russian part of our home, where I was kidnapped from. So they helped me remember everything. And I coughed, and I blew yellow mucus all the time. Every time I blow my nose, I blow again. Every time I blow my nose, I just every time I blow my nose, I have to blow like the next 2 minutes. Nobody said nobody blows their nose that much. And finally, the month of May, when that Jenna, who's not with anybody of ours, she's with that Henry Hager who threatened us a long time ago, and they had that wedding that had happened a long time ago. There was a person who came to the airport, because I went back to the airport, and I got this beautiful, nice food from the Jewish community. It was very good. I was eating it for like 24 hours. Very healthy, very good, very kosher. So then here comes an American diplomat holding a poison card, okay? We were told you about this. He hands me the card. I should have known the card was poison. I had just felt better from the poison that I had got from the poison coffee. I sipped the coffee at the Starbucks. I was sick right after. Just sipped it. Didn't drink all of it. Sipped it, and I was sick. There was poison like that over there in America. So after I got well, my husband, I saw that my husband had been shot too. And so right after this, so the diplomat comes to the airport and hands me this card, and then I'm like, I don't want that card. And I've been eating food. They tried to blame it on Jewish people, but I've been eating food for 24 hours. I touched that card, but I should have known the way that the person, they held the card like this. You know, the tip of it, like it was like really something was wrong with it. When I went out to the parking lot, tried to give it to them, they saw me and I ran and jumped in the car. I went back inside the airport. The car dropped on the ground. I never picked it back up. And I was sick, very sick. And when the diplomat gave me the card, he said, "It's obvious that she's not his queen." He's talking about Jinnah and all the other bad people that came after us, okay? And so I was really sick. Then my beloved Shavit came to Russia, and I got to see. They ruined his nose, made it look like a ball, and the bullet was still in his head. He thought that I wouldn't love him. I cried. He gave me money for new clothes and food tickets. I wouldn't eat. I refused to eat. I just knew that he was sick, and I thought that he had. I actually thought he had perished, but because the way they told me. But he hadn't. And when I saw him, I was so happy, and I ate French fries, and he bought me 2 new shirts and a jacket, and I was singing then. I was really happy. And I let him know that I loved him. Once they fixed his nose, I was very happy, you know, when they told me that, because I want my husband to be happy. And so I want to be healthy and happy. And so I cried. I was so happy. So I wouldn't eat. When I thought he had perished, I wouldn't eat at all. And everybody knew that how much we love each other, and we just like, you know, he got up off his sick bed to come and see me, and I could tell that he was had been really, really sick. And I was really, really skinny, because I wouldn't eat at all. I'd just eat to walk from one spot to the other. And so we just wanted to tell you that. But they had given me a poison card, and the threat was they gave me a poison card, and they gave me back to America and poisoned me to death. The Americans had said that. Because they really hate us, okay? They don't like Israel. They've never been friends of Israel, the bad Americans. So I'm just going to tell you that too. And we were putting them in prison with a police sting. They kept coming over bothering us and everything. Borman's an American. My beloved Shavit is not Borman, I'm not Leah, or any of those other bad things that came after us. We have nothing like that, my beloved family. My beloved Shavit and I are not Borman, Leah, or any of those bad things. Our beloved families are any of those Borman, Leah, and his bad things. And our beloved kinspeople, citizens people, are any of those Borman, Leah, and those bad things. Our beloved families ain't Borman, or any of those bad things either. Our beloved families, not any of those Borman or Leah. Our beloved kinspeople aren't Borman or Leah. Our beloved families is not Borman or Leah and his bad things. Our beloved kinspeople aren't Borman or Leah and his bad things. And me and my beloved Shavit aren't Borman or Leah and his bad things either. Doesn't want to say that to you too. And all the bad people keep telling lies. Do you know if it was true what they would say, they wouldn't say anything, would they now? They think everybody's really stupid. Do you know your IQ grows 10 times greater? So our IQ at age 6 was about 1,000. What is it now? Do you know beginner wisdom is the fear of God? These people that try to hurt us have no fear of our God. We just want to say that to you too. So now we're going to say a little bit more. I think, you know, and nobody wants to hear from them. Everybody knows nobody wants to hear from their terrible, evil, wicked selves. But they still keep trying to push themselves on us. Do you know that there's something wrong with them? There's no way I would ever do to anybody. I would never be in anybody's wife's face about their husband. Nor would I ever take a man that was in the face of me about my husband. They're really quite bad, and we know that they're really quite wicked. It's like pimps and harlots together that are trying to do things to people and take their things. We know that's what it is. We know that's what it is. They're not royals. And so they would never be royal. Like the song says. They'll never be royal. They know that. And they just do anything to get anything. That was the Lord Des that sang that song. So I just want to say that to you too. Now, it was one of those. I saw this from a long time ago. And those were 2 Russians that really told that woman off and got her for trying to mess with us. That's it. So now, we just want to say that to you too. Now, we'll try to email you as soon as we can, because this video is going to go out, and I'm tired of talking over other people that try to send messages through me on our videos, and that's not correct what they do. Where I don't have any other people in the background doing things. I'm using the internet, and it's obviously doing bad things. You see what I'm saying? And nobody wants these people. The same thing. Nobody wants people to try to hurt us all. We have the right to be clean, free, good, and holy, which is what we're going to be for eternity, and we're going to live for eternity. So I think it's basically about what we're going to say here for today. Oh, world game. We'll talk about that in a few minutes.